What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and so I'm gonna be sure to make the interior for your Longhorn Steakhouse. Here it is. It's an interior. I don't know it exists. It looks pretty cool. I try to make it different than most of my restaurants because I don't know. I wanted to go cool with it, and I'm just that guy. I don't know. I don't have a ton to say about it though. I mean, I'm showing it to you. You can say what you need to say. And yeah. That being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so the space name of this is, well, you don't need any space. All you need is your Longhorn Steakhouse from the other day, which was like a week ago, but I don't know, math is hard. You do need some materials, though, and the ones you need to start off are gray concrete. This is a really weird set. Spruce planks, spruce slabs, mangrove slabs, mangrove planks, birch doors, jungle doors. Didn't even get our wall material. Solid. Stone bricks, and we'll go brick block. We'll have to kind of shift around some stuff at some point. I would also get yourself some night vision. I'm just gonna do a quick /do command. That's a little bit too much. I think I want 1,000 seconds. Is that right? That is right. So you want to start off by coming inside your Longhorn, and the first thing you want to do is you want to break your entire grass floor and replace it with gray concrete. I don't know what to say here. I'm actually gonna fill the grass with air because I hate breaking grass. It's so freaking loud. Hopefully I'm just having a good day or night. I am, for the most part, always good for a Thursday. It's actually the day you're seeing the exterior of this, that I'm recording this. Or you would have seen the exterior for this, I should say. So, yeah. And then hopefully this week I'll do a NHL team logo will be Thursday's tutorial, and then next Tuesday should be Alpha 1 if everything goes to plan, although I don't really know how the odds of that are gonna be. I still gotta get Alpha 1 ready, which I guess I'll do whenever I have time. I don't even know anymore, man. It's kind of complex. Also, don't forget that little area inside the like right here. This also needs to be gray. Well, it doesn't have to be, actually. But it feels nicer to have it as gray concrete. If there's any objections with this, obviously, feel free to change whatever you think is good. I like the way the interior turned out. It looks very nice. At least in my opinion. I went try-hard mode, kind of like I did with the Denny's when I did it on the stream the other day. I really liked how that turned out, so I kind of actually went with a similar layout. Not on purpose, it just kind of was how the cards were played. And, you know, it works, so no complaints from me. This is an awkward set of materials we have, though. Well, I guess we can get rid of the gray after this and then get out the other block we need. Which, we kind of need a couple more, actually, but the other one we need isn't really a huge deal right now. We can kind of just punch that in later. Alright, there you go. Pretty easy start. You can get rid of your gray concrete and get out terracotta, even though we're not going to actually use it instantly, because what I want to do first, I want to direct your attention to the doorway. Now, you basically want to take the brick block row above the black glass, and you just want to bring that brick back by 3, and also make sure you don't have this little slot here. You just want to fill in there with brick. It's nothing crazy. This corner here, you want to actually break this corner, just entirely, and then I would make, okay, well that's unfortunate. I'm going to make that gray concrete, although it doesn't necessarily matter that much. So it looks weird right now, and I'm aware of that, but it'll make sense why that's there later. If I even remember to do that step, which would be pretty funny if I didn't. Anyway, you want to come to the back, and you kind of want to come to where the brick and the terracotta meet, and you want to be on the stone brick below the last row of brick on the left here, which is this one. One sec, let me get out my notes. You want to take this brick block, and you want to bring it forward by, there's this stone brick, sorry, I'm bringing it forward by 6. Then forward with 2 jungle doors. It should be on the left half of those blocks, like that. And then forward with a stone brick. You want to bring that stone brick all the way to the right. And then come back to that corner and bring it forward an additional 4 stone bricks. And then leave a 5-block gap and place 2 stone bricks. There will be something in that gap, I swear. You want to bring all of your stone bricks up with brick blocks until they really touch the ceiling. This wall is kind of a weird number, and I'm not sure what the number is off the top of my head. I'm gonna bring it up till it's, like, there, till it's 2 off from the top. That, I think, is enough. But every other brick wall will be brought up until it just touches brick. And then the gap will stay a gap for now. We'll worry about that later. And also, don't forget to bring the jungle doors up with brick. Yeah. You can also add a bar here, by the way, because there isn't a door here. I made this an intentional flat wall because I want to do something cool with it, and then I gave up and didn't feel like it because it was going to take too much time. And, yeah, if you want to, you know, add a bar, you could even put banner letters. That's actually what I was originally going to do. I know I was going to switch to the dark side and put banner letters there that said Longhorn, but I got bored and lazy, and I really didn't want to make that many banner letters. Because, I mean, that's more than, like, 3, and that's, you know, too many. Banners are only useful for that type of things if it's, like, really, really obscure. At least in my opinion. Anywho. You can come to the front, and you can come to the, I guess, the front kind of right-hand corner. It's going to be this one right here. And you want to be on the brick block in the corner that's one above the row of red terracotta, and that's right here. You want to place an upside-down spruce slab again, and kind of in the corner. Then you want to bring it up diagonally towards the center with a spruce plank. In with an upside-down slab. Up diagonally, in with a plank. In with an upside-down slab. Up diagonally, inward with a plank. Hold on. Bring that across 2, and then kind of go down in the same fashion, and it should give you a perfect peak, like so. Now, every 4th block, so you want to leave 3 block gaps between, and you want to repeat that pattern. So it should line up perfectly with the end, and you should have 4 of these. You can also place it whatever placeholder you want above the upside-down slabs. It doesn't matter, you can't see it. But make sure you don't do whatever I just did there, because that was unfortunate. Like that. God, the placeholders are for some reason really tripping me up. So yeah, that would be what it looks like with placeholders, just in case anybody's curious. Because it's for some reason really throwing me off. I don't know why. Because I didn't make it with placeholders originally, I removed most of them. And you will also go lower than the thing here, that's fine, just ignore that. Once we actually get the proper material to do that, it'll make more sense. I get all the placeholders in just to make it look nice and even. And they will help you for the next step. So basically, connecting where you have upside down spruce slabs, you want to basically where the placeholder planks are, or just a row above the slabs alternatively, you want to place mangrove planks in that row. Like so. Where there are spruce planks connecting, you want to place upside down mangrove slabs connecting in between. And then that basically applies for the entire thing. So it kind of gives you this cool roof, which has some red and some brown. This is kind of just like, I don't know, this, I think, summed it up really nicely, in my opinion. I really like the way this kind of puts the build together, because it throws that, you know, when I think of, like, Longhorn just sounds like Western to me. And this kind of roof feels Western to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me pumping up my own buildings, making them better than they actually, or making them seem better than they actually are. Although, there's my thought process, I suppose. You could really do anything with this roof. I just wouldn't go with a plain white roof because it's boring. You gotta change it out sometimes, right? But this was actually really fun to do. I had a fun time doing this. I've been kind of getting fed up with restaurant interiors, but I kind of forced myself to do this one because somebody suggested this. Which, by the way, thank you to the person who suggested this. This has actually been really, really nice suggestion. And I was like, yeah, okay, let's just go for some fancy stuff. Make it more interesting. Alrighty. Can you get rid of anything? You can get rid of your jungle door and get out red terracotta, just for a memento here. Actually not, because, well, we gotta go back here. Come to the other room, which is really the big area. And you want to come to the jungle doors, and you want to count to the second stone brick back. That's this one. Going left of that, you want to place 3 stone bricks. Birch door. 3 stone bricks. Birch door. 4 stone bricks, and then you want to connect that end one back. Also, the middle of that row of 3 between the doors, you also want to connect back. Above either birch door, you want to place a red terracotta, and then every other stone brick you want to bring all the way up to the ceiling with terracotta. Including the red terracotta, I guess, with also terracotta. I don't know, I don't have anything to say here. Other than, hi, how's it going? Never had Longhorn. Had Outback. Outback's pretty good. But I've never had Longhorn. Alright. What can we get rid of now? Because we are managing our inventory horribly. Get rid of your birch doors and get out strip spruce. Wood or logs, it doesn't matter. I just always use wood because I'm forced to have it with LN2. Well, no, I started using logs in that. After I started slash filling walls in there. But where you have this big old doorway, you want to, at the left and the right of it, you want to place strip spruce wood. Or I guess the front and the back of it, alternatively. That would be more logical. So it kind of turns into a 3-block doorway, like that. You want to come back, you want to be in that room still that we just kind of made the bathrooms in, that's this big one. And you want to, basically going left of that strip spruce, you want to place from that top block, you want to place rows of spruce planks that go all the way to the other side. And then ignoring going forward, because there is nothing going forward, you want to leave, you just want to every 4th block place a row of spruce planks going left to right, and again, it will kind of, you know, it'll leave 3-block gaps, and you'll have one directly up against the bathrooms here, and you should have one more in this corner, which actually perfectly lines up with the wall, like so. In between these, you want to fill in, but just, well, I guess between, with upside-down mangrove slabs. And then that will kind of give you that same effect. It's a little bit different, but it's kind of the same general deal. I'm probably going to start by slash filling all the ceilings blankly, and then I'll have you break into them for lighting, at least for the one that we have to break into it for lighting. What? That was a little weird. It, like, made the sound like I made a full block out of it, right? But it was after I had broken the block, and the thing just didn't place. That's a little bit strange. Also, oh my god, Minecraft, learn how to place an upside-down slab. It's not that hard. Jeez. That's why we don't like bedrock. And then in the one that's the doorway, I should have mentioned this. You should just go under the brick, I believe, like so. Let me actually confirm that. Can I confirm that? Yeah, that is correct. Under that brick above the doorway there. And then also don't forget the front section. Of course, but yeah, that'll make that flow really nicely. Okay, this is gonna be, yup, and that's where that's gonna happen, except it wasn't even the spot that I was anticipating it to happen, but whatever. Man, Minecraft's weird, and you also do need to do in this divot, because I incorporated the light gray into the build, because I'm cool like that. And just like that Minecraft ambiance. In either bathroom, which is the birch doors, I didn't go up against the ceiling in these. I went 1 block down, and I basically split it in half going... Ooh, is it long ways or not long ways? Long ways. So it'll be like that, and then it'll be a row of upside-down mangrove slabs at the front and the back. Spruce planks in the middle. It's pretty simple. Thanks for the voicemail, but I didn't ask. That's the wrong block. True gamer moment. And then one last step for the roofs. Come into the jungle doors, which is the kitchen, and really however high you want it. I think I went 2 above. Hold on. I went 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I went at the 3rd block of brick above the door. 3rd row of brick, I should say. I filled in the roof just there with upside-down mangrove slabs. I was boring with this, I know. But let's be honest, the chefs don't need a... I'm not going to say that. The chefs can have a blank ceiling. They don't really need the fancy stuff. They're going to get it messy anyway. And also, if you want, and I'm going to throw this suggestion out here right now. We're going to leave the kitchen. If you're at the front here, if you want to add another door and add like a couple seats out here, you have room. I didn't because I wanted to make it open, and you'll see what I do with this area in a momento here. But to start off with your lights, you want to clear inventory and get out end rods. Then smooth quartz slabs. And lanterns. And I went with pearlescent frog lights. You can really do any. Sea lanterns would work as well, but I don't know. I felt like purple, because purple's awesome. So I'll be in the main area where I am. And in the middle of the rows of spruce from the middle block, I went down with 3 end rods and then an upside-down smooth quartz slab below that. Just kind of, you know, gives you some nice fancy hanging lights. Nothing crazy about it. If you want to make them if you want to make them hang lower or higher, you can do whatever. I think that's a fine height, though. Now, with these beams in here, this is where things get interesting. I left, so from either side, I think it works out either side. I'll start from the left, though, because I'm not positive, but I'm almost sure. I left a 4-block absent count to the 5th one. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. So you're actually in line with the end of the window, which is pretty cool. End rod, and then with an upside down smooth quartz sub below it. And then it's just 5-block gaps between. And it actually does work out mathematically. I was pretty sure it did, but I wasn't positive. And this is going to go for every single row of spruce, except for that far back row, that short one there. That one doesn't have any lighting. Only because I couldn't figure out a good way to add it because of the way the seats work. There's kind of like leaves and stuff in the way. There's a whole ordeal happening back there. Nice. And then in either bathroom, I just in the middle center, I placed a lantern because I'm lame. I don't know. It's not really that lame. It's kind of simple. And then in the kitchen, it's okay. So it's 2 blocks off the front and the back. So count back 2, I suppose, and then right 3, and then break, and then it's just every 2 blocks I broke around, and that will give you 6 lights, and those lights will line up pretty nicely, and you will have, I don't even know, a ceiling. Like I don't know what you want from me. There you go. Should we start with the kitchen? While we're in here. We might as well, because it's pretty simple, and also it's easy, so start with something easy. You want to get out, well, you want to clear inventory first, and then you want to get out light gray terracotta. Smooth quartz blocks. Birch doors. Polished granite stairs. Using those again. Cauldrons. Furnaces. Composter. Block of iron. And we'll go with, we'll go levers. Yeah, we'll go levers. It's kind of an inconvenient workout, but whatever. So, do I have, can I see? Can I see? Perfect. You want to, okay. I'm actually going to start from the front right-hand corner, which is this corner right here. You can see where I am. The doors are to my left. The walls behind me. Perfect. From this corner, though, you want to go across the front of this with 4 light gray terracotta. 2 polished granite stairs that face towards the front of the build. 2 light gray terracotta, and then a composter. Above either stair, I place a lever and power it on. You could do something cool, actually, on the other side if you wanted to add, like, iron trapdoors or something, and just, I don't know, have a design. Then you have the levers there already, so... Just a thought. Come back to that corner where you started, and my night vision's going. Yeah, we don't need it, it's fine. You want to bring that back with 2 smooth quartz blocks, light gray terracotta, 3 cauldrons, and then a light gray terracotta. Going across the back, I place a light gray terracotta, and I'm actually going to stop there because we don't... Oh, no, never mind, we do. I'm stupid. You want to place 5 furnaces. I did not see them in my inventory straight up. And then 6 light gray terracotta. Then move forward with 2 blocks of iron and a light gray terracotta. That light gray terracotta we might end up destroying later, which only to place things. So you want to come back to the smooth quartz blocks, bring either one up with an additional smooth quartz, and place birch doors on the, I guess, left face, like that. The big face. Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna kind of do a mid-step swap here, because we have levers, and I want to abuse the frick out of whatever we already have. That light gray terracotta I said we might remove next to the iron. I would remove it. You don't really have to remove that specifically, but you want to break down underneath the blocks of iron, right? And on the gray concretes, kind of to the right of them, that's these, you want to place levers. You can get rid of just quickly your block of iron and get out iron trap doors. Place iron trap doors on the right faces, then you can power on those levers. And then just patch up that light gray terracotta back. So you have a secret crevice under there that nobody knows about, except for you. On top of each furnace, you can also place an iron trap door. And then now you can fully clear your inventory and get out oak trap doors. Frick, we still need light gray terracotta, so get it back again. Stone brick stairs. Chains. Lava buckets. And I think that's it. Yeah. On top of your composter, place a oak trapdoor. In your 3 cauldrons on the right, you want to place lava buckets. Those are your deep fryers. So if you want to do the orange thing again, feel free. I just think lava's funnier. Not a true gamer. I'll only work for the humor. On top of the... So you want to come to the row of 5 furnaces, right? On top of the left iron trap door, place a stone brick stair facing left. Top of the right one, place a stair facing right. In between, place stairs facing forward. And then that will give you this effect. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a divot. That's like that hood that sucks in the fumes, or tries to. It's usually pretty bad at its job. Look at the left wall now, and that's where the, this is a dishwasher, by the way. That's what this is. I haven't explained what anything is. You want to come to the, I'm going to say the 3rd brick block above, and kind of come underneath, and you want to place an oak trap door and then open it. It should open where you have a gap between it and the wall. And then going forward, you'll place, one sec, I have an image, I swear. You'll place 3 chains, and then another oak trap door. And that oak trap door you'll also kind of close up against that, or I guess open up against that like that. That could be a rack for, I don't know, pots and pans and dishes and whatever. Which would make sense above the dishwasher, I suppose. And then, if you so choose, you can put just like an island in the middle of this. So I just go 2 off the front and the back and 3 off the left and the right. I only do that so it'll actually fit, because it won't fit if I go 3 off every side. It just won't exist. It'll be just a single pixel wide, not even a pixel, it'll be like just a line. It'll be as thick as the outline line. Outline line, perfect. Should have gotten more materials, but it's fine. You want to clear inventory again, I suppose, and get out polished blackstone pressure plates, dark oak signs, glowing sacks, and white dye, or bone meal, doesn't matter. Smooth quartz blocks, smooth quartz stairs, birch trap doors. Then we're going to start to get some of the same materials again, just as a fair warning. Cauldrons, and we'll go levers. At the jungle doors, you want to place polished blackstone buttons on each side so you can walk into them and you don't slam your face into it unless you do some weird jump thing like that. Oh, I still didn't do it. Hold on, unless you do that. There, I slammed my head into it. So this is an option, and this is optional. That's what an option is, I suppose. But what I did is kind of to the in front of the doors a little bit. So on the brick block in front of it, from the actual front of the build, it's right from my perspective. It's this one right here. You'll place a dark oak sign, or you can't place a dark oak sign. You can go down a line, just type employees only. I did it in all caps because I spelled how do I spell employees wrong of all things? There you go. And then you'll do glowing sack and white dye on it. What is not optional, however, is bathroom signs. On the red terracottas above the birch doors, you'll place signs, one saying men, one saying women, etc. You get the point. I always go a line down, I always go in all caps. And then you'll do the glowing sack and the white dye. Again, all this is optional. And you could even, right, this is, you figure, a kind of more, if you're going southern or something, you could go red, you could go like, you know, you could do whatever color you want. You could even go like yellow or something. Can you mix colors with these? Darn, you can't. Unfortunate. I didn't think you could. I think yellow actually looks pretty good. You couldn't do like blue for men, pink for women, like, you know, things like that. You have options, and a lot of them. I mean, you figure you have that many options, right? So, I wouldn't do black though. Only because I just wouldn't. I don't know. It's kind of just a normal. Well, it's just like doing normal glowing sack. Anyway, in either bathroom, and we're gonna kind of do this weird splitly. You want to come in and at the far side, so the shorter wall that's further from the door, it's this one right here. You can kind of see where the door is from my perspective. In the center of this, you want to place a smooth quartz block against the stone brick. Bring it towards you with an upside down stair. Bring that stair up with the birch trap door. Bring that trap door back, I guess, with a smooth quartz block, and then a lever to the left of that. Along the back, well, not in the back kind of inner corner. That'll be the one that is closer to the door. You'll count in a block, so you're basically in line with the door, and place a cauldron with a lever above it powered on. While we're mid-inventory swap, go do that in the other one. And this one will have a brick wall. If you want to do something about that, go for it. You could, right? You could double layer that and then push everything, although you'll get some, I think, weird math with that. You'll get math that'll work. I'll explain that. It'll be weird, but it'll work. And then you can clear inventory and get out composters and oak trap doors. And it's in the front corner, kind of closest to the doors. I'll place compost with an oak trap door on top. And also, I'm going to save this room for last because I like procrastination. We'll come back into the main lobby, right? And in this little corner that I told you to divot out specifically, it's this one. I'll place a compost with an oak trap door on top. Just so you know, when you're leaving, you can, I don't know, chuck the thing that you don't need in the trash can. Although generally at restaurants, you just would like, you know, it's kind of what the waiter does. Although still, it's, you know, more courteous. I feel like a lot of restaurants don't have trash cans by the door. Although maybe I just don't look for them because I never need one. No, I feel like they don't. I feel like that's a weird stereotype. Maybe I'm blind. I don't know. Seeing is pretty darn hard. Anyway. I have like one more step in this room. You can clear inventory if you haven't done that yet. And you want to get out light gray carpet, red carpet, spruce slabs, and the spruce planks. My god, I have literally everything open. Hold on, I'm going to open the concretes and the concrete patterns and the terracottas just because it's funny. My god, that's a lot. It's not even all of them. I still have glass and glass panes. Okay, now that's a lot. Procrastinating. Anyway, come to the front right-hand corner because I want to start from this corner. And you want to be on the gray concrete. You want to count backward diagonally to the left by 1, and going back you want to place 4 light gray carpet. Whoopsies. Then place 3 red carpet. And you want to take the middle of that red carpet and bring it left by 4. Then bring it forward 4. 4 diagonally to the left 1. Back diagonally to the left 1. Back 2. Left by... Frick, what is that number? 3? I suppose it's 3. It looks like 4, but it's definitely 3. Then go back diagonally to the left by 1. Back 2. Take the middle of that, connect it right, and then where you kind of have this gap here, you should place a red carpet there to kind of close off that horn. Let me actually confirm that. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that is right. I was like, wait, that feels wrong. But no, we're good. So, kind of inside the middle of this, which is the actual head of the bowl, you'll leave the middle 2 gray concretes vacant, but the front and back ones you'll place light gray carpets in. And then basically you can box this off. So, you figure, right, there's not really a trim of light gray around the whole thing. However, basically wherever there's red in line, you know, you can just bring it until you reach another red with light gray, and then it's kind of just, you're basically boxing it off. There's not a better way to describe it other than to just do it. It's like that. And then you know, these gaps in here will be light gray carpet, but again, you will leave those 2 unless you want to make them and then or place them there and then just fill them. And although for this next step, I'm going to tell you to look at the back one of those 2, and you want to place a spruce slab. In front of that, place a spruce plank, and on top of that plank, place a spruce slab. There you go. And then again, if you want to write Longhorn here, Longhorn, it would not be centered. That's unfortunate. Could even do like, I don't know, Longhorn. That'd look a little bit less weird being off-centered. But, you know, you don't have, it would not line up symmetrically, which is unfortunate. I guess you could do Longhorn and then a little logo. You can make a logo with banner letter. I don't know. With banner letter. With a banner. That's better. Anyway, you can clear inventory one more time and come into this main area, and you want to get out. Spruce stairs. Dark oak fence. Stripped spruce wood. This has to be wood this time. Well, actually, sorry. Actually, it could be logs. Logs would actually add a little bit of color to it, which would not be a terrible idea. Cauldrons. Oak leaves. Red carpet, and I believe that's... Nope, that's not everything. Spruce trapdoors. We'll start in the back here with this little divot, and this is where the math will be weird. So if you ended up making this shorter, the 2 tables that I'm going to make are going to be back to back. However, if you didn't, I'd just come to the back left or the back right-hand corner of the section. Actually, it doesn't matter. You're going to place spruce stair facing right for the one that I'm doing, it's left from the other side. 2 dark oak fence. Spruce stair facing left. Cauldron. Spruce stair facing right again. All these will be flipped if you go from the other side. 2 dark oak fence, spruce stair facing left. So if you don't have the, or if you made the bathrooms one longer because that brick wall, then the cauldron just wouldn't be there. Basically, what you want to do is the same way you place these spruce stairs. You want to place spruce trap doors on top of those stairs, and then you want to open them up so they kind of give you a little bit more of a overhang like that. I guess a little bit more of a backboard. Backrest? Backboard? I don't know. Bring the cauldron up with 3 oak leaves, and then bring each dark oak fence up with a red carpet, just like that. Why does that look weird? That's so flat. Bring that towards you, another block. This is going to be weird because you're going to have a trapdoor cling to the window, but it's fine. I only cried a little bit about it. I'm joking, by the way. It was upsetting, though. Can't lie. That's just the most upsetting thing to see. There you go. Now, you're kind of going to be making tables like this all around. However, the front's weird. So I'll show you that, and then I'm going to kind of give you free reign, but I will show you what I did. The front is strange, because the math doesn't quite work. So, what you want to do is you want to come to the front right-hand corner of this room, which is here, and you want to place going left, spruce stair facing left, 2 dark oak fence, spruce stair facing right, strip spruce facing back, spruce stair facing left, 2 dark oak fence, spruce stair facing right, cauldron, spruce stair facing left, 2 dark oak fence, spruce stair facing left, right, sorry, frick, cauldron, oh my god, I'm screwing up, spruce stair facing left, 2 dark oak fence, spruce stair facing right, and then a strip spruce wood facing back at the end. Again, each cauldron wants to be brought up with 3 oak leaves. And with the exception of the 2 spruce stairs between those cauldrons, that's these 2. Every other stair you want to do the same thing with a trapdoor facing the same way as the stairs, and then just, you know, opening it up so it gives you that little bit more of an overhang. Bring each dark oak fence up with a red carpet. And this will be, like, off the wall, that's fine. And then bring that whole thing towards you by another block. This is a fun time. I'm so glad to be doing this right now. This is the only reason I find restaurants boring to make sometimes, though. It's just, like, it's so repetitive. It's just, alright, make seats, make things. But, you know, when you can make them a little bit more interesting, throw some new designs in, you know, it gets interesting, right? And that's kind of why I had fun making this, because there was more to it than just, yes, tables. You know, it was more than the average. I mean, yeah, they were still the same. Like, the kitchen was pretty generic and everything. But, you know, I had fun making this main room and stuff. This just makes it more interesting, having, like, almost a lobby room. Even though restaurants normally don't have that. You know what I forgot? You know what? I'll talk about that in a second. The middle table where you don't kind of cling to the wall, you basically want to place spruce stairs in that divot that all face towards the back of the build. And then place spruce trapdoors on top that, again, you want to open up just against the light gray like that. Okay. I forgot the little, like, cash register thing. So basically, what I would do is I just do it in the lobby, which I might actually do at the end here. But, and again, from here, it's basically free reign what you want to do here. What I did was, at the right wall... Actually, I'm going to start from the... Yeah, I'm going to start from the right. I meant to say left originally, but I'm going to start from the right. Directly behind the strip spruce, these 2 rows of stone bricks, I placed spruce stair. 2 fence, stair facing right, strip spruce, which should be facing front to back, although it doesn't actually matter that much, I suppose, unless you're actually using logs, not wood. Stair facing left, 2 fence, stair facing right, 3 block gap, stair facing left, 2 fence, stair facing right, strip spruce facing front to back, stair facing left, 2 fence, stair facing right. And that will be with both rows, and then you'll also do the red carpet on top of the dark oak fence. However, you will not do these spruce trap doors here. That is only for the front and the back rows. It only looks better. It looks better there, I should say. Personal preference, of course. I missed a table. That's cool. Just as far as the carpet's going. The gap is supposed to be there. And so you can actually walk through, you know. You kind of need to be able to move around. You don't have to parkour over tables. Although that'd be pretty sick, honestly. If I was sitting back there and my waiter had to just, like, parkour over a table, that'd be awesome, man. I'd pay good money for that. Anyway, you'll have an even gap between that set of tables and the back set, so I'll just leave 3 block gap, and I will make 1 table at the right wall with the strip spruce included in the package, and then it'll just literally be like that. That's all. And then again, for the little cash register thing, I just get out light gray terracotta and stonebrick stairs, and come to the back right corner of the main room and just place, I don't know, like 3 light gray terracotta or something with a stonebrick stair on that corner, like that. And then, I don't know, they can just, like, type in, okay, this guy got this and this and this, and then, you know, and then I pass it on and to the kitchen. Or they wouldn't pass it on to the kitchen, they'd pass on the whatever. But, yeah, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Longhorn Steakhouse interior complete. Thank you for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic day or night, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.